I don't know where you want to start. Top or bottom?
I bottom.
Right. Okay.
Bottom's too easy to figure out.
Right. Well, my clear cut for that's Valiant. Like.
Oh, Valiant
Yeah.
is the worst fucking team in
Not a
the
chance.
entire team. The entire team feel like it drove off a fucking bridge. That's how I feel about the Valiant. It's not a team anymore. It's just
it's not even that. Like it's new coaching staff and stuff. So
they're
and a brand new team of players. I know there's a few players that have played on the same contenders team, but like this is a whole new team that has to figure their shit out in like 2 months. That's not gonna happen.
Every other team is competing in Overwatch League. The Valiant are doing tryouts.
Pretty much.
That's what it feels like.
Okay, so Valiant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I'm happy enough with that. 19th spot. Titans. Yeah, I'm happy enough with Titans.
Or actually, well, is Titans better than Paris?
I don't know.
It's close. It's very close.
It's close, yeah. Titans are power. Oh, you've got me thinking now. I'm not too sure here, actually.
Do you want me to call out the teams to you?
Of this, like, bottom bracket?
Yeah, I'll call out both teams. Right? Wait.
Okay.
So, Vancouver. And Paris.
So I know Paris have a whole load of European contenders players. They picked up what? Naga, Onigod.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because they have Naga.
Yeah. Naga's sick as well.
Yeah, Naga is sick.
Then
Onigod,
it's like,
I
do
don't
you
think
compare,
Onigod's.
like-
I think Onigod's overhyped, but that's just me.
Naga's DPS, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like comparing Naga to Dalton. Who do you think's better?
Naga.
Yeah. See.
Naga's better.
Tank line. Vancouver, Shredlock, and who's their second tank? I can't even remember their second tank.
Okay, right. So Vancouver, we have Dalton, Shredlock,
Okay.
Wolf, Lynxer, Frodner, Fire, and Terror. I've no idea who the last three are there.
Oh, is it FRD you're on about? FRD?
Yeah, FRD.
Yeah.
Okay, FRD. Fire and Terror.
Yeah, I don't know half.
Versus Naga, Onigod, Ellie, Dan, Neptuno, Cannon, Suna. Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah,
right,
no,
well,
I rate.
Paris is above them.
Yeah. So we'll put Vancouver 19th.
Yeah, Paris
So-
above them, I think.
Nobody else is
Well,
in
actually,
question with Paris here.
Who else would even compete to be down there?
I don't know because I feel like it's a split after 18. Like I feel like the teams slightly upgrade after 18. But is there anybody you would put down here with? I know a lot of people have said London, but I feel London are higher.
No, we're way.
I feel London are higher. Houston, I would still put higher. Boston just lost soon, which is a big loss. They've just lost the tracer specialist.
But are Boston now?
But I don't.
Are Boston better than Charge, Shock, NYXL, Rain,
Houston? No.
I don't think they are.
They're not beating Shock and all. There's not a chance.
I think the only people that you could even safely probably put them above there is maybe Houston, and that's not even like safe, I'd say, because Houston are still
right. Okay, so then we're set with Paris being 18th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Paris
Okay.
definitely.
Right. I'm happy enough with that. If Vancouver would move over, okay. So on the C tier, so we're doing what 17 through to probably 12 here. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So 5 teams in here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Right. So I would say we need to put like a second lowest team we think in the APAC region in this bracket as well. There's 100. Like, there's an APAC team that needs to go in here.
Let me get these two rosters up here.
So APAC this season is Chengdu, Chengdu, Guangzhou, Hangzhou Spark. Is NYXL competing in APAC?
Yes.
Again, yeah, it's Dallas that came out of it, isn't it? Yeah. Seoul, Seoul and Shanghai aren't in that question. Honestly, I would say Spark.
Hard or Spark? Ooh.
I would put Spark second lowest.
Okay. So Spark, Architect, Godsby, I don't know, Gushway, Micah.
Okay.
Charge. Okay, I don't know who the fuck that is that I've just clicked on. That's not Charge. That is different. That's some weird shit.
It is for the Overwatch League, indeed.
Why? Come on, please.
It's our predictions for the year to come. Got you.
Charge. Eileen, Rio, Krong, Kariv, Mandu, Jihun versus Architect, Godsby, I don't know, Gushway, and Micah. I actually think Spark's better than Charge.
You do?
And I think that's just because they have Architect and Godsby, and they have Gushway.
I know, but Krong was an MVP candidate last year, and Eileen was sick.
I think they're very close.
Yeah, I would.
They're very close.
That'd probably put them to like.
To be honest, I would be okay with putting Spark next, and then probably Charge either straight after or next.
Right,
after
okay,
that.
but do we think they're above any of the like NA teams we want to put in here?
Any team that's sitting there?
Yeah. Like NA teams, do we think like so? What team do you honestly think is 17th?
Oh well, 17th. I think. The only team...
Shock's going for the 3-peat. That's all that matters. We'll wait and see if Shock get that 3-peat. And the competition's tough this year.
I would be. I kind of want to say. I kind of want to be a fucking troll and just say Atlanta because they're going to be terrible.
Bro, there's no way Atlanta are 17th. There's not a chance.
They could do it because they just don't get anything put together.
They're like.
I don't know. The only
top
two
10.
teams I think. Actually, the only two teams that Spark could sit above happily is like Charge or like Houston, maybe Boston. That's it. Maybe Toronto, but Toronto seem to have it a bit more together now.
So, 17th. Who are we thinking we need to?
I'm happy for Spark to go 17th.
Spark?
Yeah, I think just put Spark.
I don't think they would lose that much though. I feel like because Spark
actually,
are going to have a few close games, so I would say Spark.
Do you know what? Actually, I do think Spark will do better than Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Spark will do better than Houston.
Spark are going to have a few close games with the likes of Charge.
But could you honestly put Houston at 17th?
Maybe Chengdu as well. I could see them probably beating Chengdu a few games.
I have Chengdu. I had Chengdu quite high.
It depends on meta. I think Chengdu is high, but I could see them beating a few. I don't think they're going to be 17th overall. Is the thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like by the end of the season they're going to be the 17th overall in stands like Spark.
Probably not. But I see
Spark have that possibility with the roster that they have to make a playoff. Not like proper playoffs, but like one of the like melee competitions. Like they might get into one of them with the roster they have. It's just whether they figure it out.
I guess. I think the Chengdu. I don't know. Chengdu. I think Chengdu are far. I think Chengdu are too good though. Chengdu are far better than Charge. They're better than Spark.
Yeah, they did pick up. They did pick up new talent as well.
Yeah. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Chengdu start beating Seoul and shit. Genuinely.
Fair enough. Man's got high hopes for Chengdu.
I just think they're good. They're not bad. They're not slacking, dude. Like let me go look up this shit. They're definitely like last time I looked their roster, they are not slacking for a team.
Well, I know they've still got Amon and Jimmy.
Yeah, well, I mean, like there you go.
So it's like
Jimmy already.
And they picked up a new tank player who I can't remember his name, but I know that he plays ball as well. So they're saying that he might actually be taking over for Eamon.
Like, I mean, like, all right. Well, here you go. Here's the thing. So they've Seoul, Elsa, Late Young, Aemon, Jinmu, Leave. Then they have Jimmy, Kaneki. That's disgusting. Nisha, I don't know what GA 9A is, Far Away, and Monk.
Okay. So
I have no idea who those last like 4 are.
Yeah, they must have picked them up from Chinese contenders.
Elsa, Yetlong, Aemon, Jinmu. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
I think that's too solid.
Jinmu's sick.
Yeah. I think that's too solid for...
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put Chengdu down here.
No. I think Chengdu is like B. I think, but they're not...
Right.
They're not,
so,
like...
I'm going to say between... I'm going to put Boston down here purely because they lost soon.
I wouldn't...
And they now have lost that Tracer Specialist, but I'm not saying that, like, they're 17th. It's between a few. So I think between, like, Boston, Guangzhou...
Hangzhou, yeah. Hangzhou. Guangzhou Spark and Hangzhou...
Guangzhou Charge.
Guangzhou Charge. Yeah, I just read both names back. Like, I don't know why I did that.
You mixed them into one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think I would. If it was me, I would probably put Spark next, and then I'd probably put. Not saying that they would finish 17th. I think like 17th.
Right. We'll put them here for. We'll put them here now, and we can change it about later. Yeah. So we'll put Spark in now. What other teams do we feel like finishing between the 17th to 12th? I definitely feel like Houston's in here.
Oh, Houston's in there. Yeah. Houston's 100%.
So we'll put Houston in.
Yeah.
And we can change that about.
I feel like Charge is in there too. I don't think they're not better than Hunters. No way.
Yeah, right, okay. I'll put Charge. Boston. What are we saying for Boston?
Okay.
Do we think Boston is 12th or above? Like, do we think that they're going to be like top 12, or do we think they're below? Especially just after losing soon. They've just lost a Tracer Specialist.
Is Boston worse or better than Charge?
Oh.
Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking. Like, I actually don't know about that.
I think they might be better.
I think Charge might be better too, in my opinion. And like, are they better than Toronto actually? Now looking at it.
Oh, Toronto's down here. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but like, are they better?
But Toronto just picked up Sato and Hisu. But do you think Sato's gonna perform as well at Toronto as what he did at Philly? Because the backline he had at Philly was fucking ridiculous. Like,
of course not.
Alarm and Funny Astro, like, dude, they are fucked. Like, they are top 3 support duo in the league. 100%.
Yeah, I think
my opinion, they're top 3. Easy.
I think Toronto is better than Boston. Yeah.
So you would say, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not by a lot, but like enough that it matters.
London? Would you put London in this tier, or how do you feel?
No, London is better than, in my opinion, they're better than fucking like Houston, Charge, Spark. I don't think Boston are worse than Houston. But that's just because, I mean, I don't. Not saying that I think the players.
What makes you say that London's like this high, like higher? Like, what's your reasoning behind it?
I mean, like, at least I think most of the tier lists we watch, people have not watched our team actually play. Whereas I feel like we're definitely better. We're definitely better than Houston, in my opinion. I'm not saying that the players on our team are better than Houston. I think Houston has like probably one of some of the best talent in the league. They just never figure it out.
I understand with London because, like, obviously a lot of them came from Hurricane.
London, if London are
so London already have that synergy and stuff.
Yeah, if London are in this tier, they are either at like the top end of this tier or like the bottom end of B.
Right. Okay.
It's one of, to be honest, that's what I think. But
I think could I see the London team beating Spark or Guangzhou?
because we okay, well, like realistically, I think we both think we're better than Boston.
Well, yeah, I think from that showing against the Glads, London showed a lot more
so
fire than what Boston done. There
Yeah,
was they did get
3-1
rolled over.
Boston.
They got rolled over on Anubis, but that happens.
Yeah.
You know, that can happen to any team. But
yeah, because I mean, like realistically, we took them to a map 5. Boston got 3-1.
Yeah, this is
so that's how I say it. So we're better than Boston.
So we'll put Boston. We feel like putting Boston in this team.
Yeah, put Boston.
We'll rearrange it a bit once we have all 5 in here.
Yeah, we do that. And to be honest, we could either put us next, or who do you think we could beat? I think we could beat Toronto.
It's between us. It's between Spitfire and Defan, I think, here.
Yeah.
100%. I think it's Spitfire.
This one's a bit of a weird one as well, though, because I don't actually know if I think we could, but like at the same time we might not, and if we don't, then
we are playing on higher ping though. It's a thing, you know.
Yeah.
Both of these, like EU teams, Paris and London, are both playing on higher ping, but it's like
I feel like 17th through to like 12th. It's just a clusterfuck of teams.
Yeah, but I feel like there's gonna be a team in there that surprises the.
Yeah,
like everyone.
Like it wouldn't surprise me.
They're gonna end up like top 8, something like that, like and just blow everybody's expectations out of the water.
Yeah. To be honest, I think we could just put. Actually, do you know what? Let me look at Toronto's fucking thing.
Because I know London's roster, off of my head.
And
I think it comes down to maybe backline here more than anything. The supports. Who is Toronto's main?
I don't. Okay,
support?
right. Well, put main support
because ours is Calyx.
Lastro.
Okay, Lastro played on a very strong Valiant last season. They finished 5th or 6th overall in the stand. Like
I don't know Aztec. What's that Aztec play? It doesn't say.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It doesn't say what Aztec plays. Fuck. Okay, well, I mean Lastro.
I would say Lastro is probably better than Calyx.
Anson J. I don't know who Anson J is. I don't know. I'm going to assume Aztec is he's either a DPS or a thingy. I don't think he's a tank. Well, our tank line, they have Sato, Michelle, and Beast.
Okay. Sato, I definitely would put as being better than Hattie. After Sato's performance last season, like, he's up there.
Yeah.
But it's with this new support line. It's like, is he going to do as well? Beast, I don't know, because Beast had so much hype behind him last season. Came in and didn't do great.
It wasn't really that great.
But Beast was their main tank last season, so it's like they're probably going to be playing Sato over Beast.
And they have Michelle now as well.
Michelle's sick too. Michelle's a good diva.
Pretty good. I actually enjoyed watching Michelle.
Michelle's a good diva.
But versus Molf and Hattie. Okay, I don't know. That's pretty iffy. Okay, so what would support? Okay, well, not support. Fucking DPS. Then they have Hisu and Logix. Logix, I'm not convinced on. He's a decent tracer, but he's
Hisu's cracked. Hisu is really good.
But like Logix as a tracer player, do you even think like Logix is even top 10? Man,
no, I wouldn't put Logix top 10 though.
I would like genuinely I would put even like specialists on other things that can play tracer. Like you could watch fucking Rascal play tracer, and he's probably better than Logix. Yeah. I just don't think Logix is that good.
Yeah, no, I'm not on that Logix hype train. Like I know a lot of people are, but I don't feel like Logix is that good.
I just don't like him. I don't like the way he plays it. And anytime he has played, he's not really been like the most consistent tracer.
I feel like they have the better backline though. Is the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like Calyx and Ripper will improve, during the season. given time, once they figure it out and kind of.
So I think they have
what teams are going up against.
So they have a better back line. Their tank line, I would say, is it better or is it just kind of even?
I'd say it's probably a bit better. I'd probably say it's a bit better. Because Sato's so good. Sato,
the only person that I would even say is slightly better is probably Michelle. I'm not gonna miss the Beast.
Yeah, no Beast, but Sato's definitely better than.
Okay, so probably put us next, and then to be honest, you probably just put Defiance straight after us, and in like B, but like bottom B.
Bottom B, right? So we're saying London, what here, right? So for them in there, and then we're saying Defiance straight in. So
above goddamn Boston, yeah.
Right, let's rearrange this a bit. Yeah. The seed here, as to where we think these teams will.
I think Houston is. I think Charge and then Houston.
So Charge, here.
Or will fuck? Actually, I don't know.
So you're saying Spark this low?
Shit.
I feel like Spark.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like Spark is going to be about here.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
I feel like Spark.
Is...
Just purely because of how tough the APAC region is. Like, you look at these teams down here. We've got Chengdu.
But like,
they have a solid team this time around.
Would you put like Eileen and Krong and everything in 17th though?
I'd have to be like here or something, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Then you're just dropping Boston, but Boston don't have slacking players. They just.
Dude, but then Houston as well. Houston's
Houston's not a slacking team either. It's fucking crazy. Like.
Yeah, Boston's new team is solid, like really solid.
It is good. Yeah, it is really good. Honestly, I think you put Boston just after us, then you put Spark.
So we're saying Boston here.
You're Charge. Oh, I don't know. Then you leave them there. I know.
Really? You're
okay, but their players are fantastic, but like realistically, have they actually ever done well or put it together?
No.
At least Charge won a fucking stage last year, didn't they?
That's true. Yeah, Charge.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go off of that, and because they beat Shanghai at multiple stages, I don't think Boston could have ever done. Not Boston. I don't think Houston could have ever done that, in my opinion.
Right. Okay. I'll give you that. But then, do you want to put Guangzhou below Spark after them beating Shanghai last year?
Why? Actually, no, I wouldn't.
So we're gonna swap this around.
Yeah, I think that's actually fair enough. I feel like
Spark beating Shanghai at any point.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Spark be like the team out of this actual list that just go fucking like straight up into like A.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. But they need to figure it out 100%. And until they figure it out, I'm leaving them in the seat here.
Yeah, I think this is fair enough.
Right, so we've got what 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Okay, so London's 13. So we're putting Toronto at 12. So we're doing what 12 to 8 now.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put Chengdu in here. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, Chengdu's a bit. Chengdu's
in B, yeah.
Yeah. We'll sort it out actually when we get them all in, but I think that's fair.
Florida as well.
Oh, NYXL have to go in here too.
No, bro, no. I'm rating NYXL.
No, they do.
I am rating NYXL.
Dude. I don't think they're that high.
No,
I just
bro.
think it could
this new roster on NYXL.
You're buying into this fucking scrimbucks.
No, I'm telling you. Look, while I finish up some work, good, bro. Thank you very much, Faber. Appreciate it, dude.
Rain have to go in as well.
Oh, so we're saying Rain in here. So what?
Rain have to go in there. Yeah.
Right, okay.
I'm
happy enough with Rain. I would. I'm not putting Rain any higher than like 10.
I'm not putting my faith in Rain to be any higher than like fucking any higher than like
not for me.
Probably like I think the highest Rain could probably ever climb is like 7th. They'd never even get in the top 6.
Right. So let's have a. I don't
Dallas
feel
have
like
to go in here.
I don't know. I feel like Florida's in here because like. Right, we're splitting it like the last ones. We're gonna have 4 in here and 4 in here as well. So it's gonna be 4, 4, 4.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay, well.
So it's right. It's between Florida, Dallas, and NYXL.
Okay.
Like
NYXL, I actually do think should be in here, but if you really don't want to put them in, because I just don't think they're
I will tell you why.
Right, convince me.
This new team is going to allow Jonak to play the way Jonak wants to play. I am telling you, Jonak has had to play so like passive these past few seasons because of the way the teams have worked. But with this new team, and especially having a lot of rookies, they're coming in, they're hungry, they want to go for it, so they're gonna play aggressive. And having that like space for Jonak to go, and you need to remember, Jonak is like, he was season 1 MVP. Like, the dude is fucking cracked.
Do you think that NYXL is better than Florida and Dallas?
I definitely think they're better than Florida. The Dallas team, I'm not sure on right now.
Okay. Because
the Dallas team,
as long as I think as long as Florida sits at the high end of B, that's okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll take that. But it's like, because the only reason Dallas I don't put them here is because it's basically the Paris Eternal roster last season who also beat the Shock to win like stage. You know.
Yeah.
It's pretty much that whole team.
Okay. All right.
So we'll arrange this a bit.
But like okay. So
I'm gonna leave Toronto at the bottom. I'm happy enough to leave Toronto there. I don't think Toronto do better than Chengdu, Atlanta, or Florida. The question is, where do you place Chengdu, Atlanta, and Florida? Because we need to bear in mind Chengdu's playing in APAC, so they have to go up against the likes of NYXL, you know, Seoul and Shanghai. And it's like, are we still gonna get this crazy like ball strategy from Chengdu every like game, or have they found like bringing in these new rookies? Are they finally gonna start playing more what's meta?
Yeah. Chengdu are weirder. They were really hit or miss.
Yeah. Like, some days they look like they could be world beaters, and other days it's like...
In complete and utter honesty, I actually think it's fine the way it is.
So you're saying Florida, Atlanta...
Yeah.
Chengdu...
Florida have it more together than any team in that tier there. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fair. The only reason the only reason I really bring Florida down this season, and I know they done fantastic last season, is because of OG. I don't think he's as good as Fate is.
I'm convinced either.
I don't think he's as good as Fate. That's the only reason I have them in B here. I think Fate's a better tank than what he is.
Yeah, they have it more together than the rest of them. Toronto could be fantastic all of a sudden, but they've just again never had it together. Chengdu are very hit or miss, but I don't think that Chengdu would lose the ring. So I think that's actually fair where it is.
Yeah, right. Okay. So we'll keep Chengdu where they are, and then Rain, Florida. But okay, so next ones. I'm going to say Dallas and NYXL are in here straight away.
What is this, top 8?
Yeah, so I would put them two straight in here.
Yeah, okay.
So it's now the other two teams, and these are the ones that people are considering to win, like possibly win.
Okay, well, Gladiators is in here.
So Glads, I'm happy enough to put Glads in there. I don't think Glads are top.
I don't think they're top either.
I don't. I have this gut feeling that Glads aren't going to be there.
Honestly.
Okay. Let's hear.
Okay. So, I think in here you put Seoul.
Seoul.
Yeah.
Okay. How come?
Even though they made even though I had them in like S as like in the top 4 but 4th.
Yeah.
Seoul are inconsistent. Incredibly.
Yeah, their season last year was inconsistent.
It's like they sandbagged all season, but then Roadhog became meta, and they were like, yeah, okay, let's fucking win now, and they just went to the finals. That's the only reason I even put them in my high like top 4 was because they had been in the finals. But then like you actually look at their season, it was fucking shit.
Okay, I'm happy enough for that.
But okay, well here's the question though: do you actually think Seoul is more consistent or better than Gladiators?
Oh, well, the thing is, Gladiators are playing in the easier region.
On top of that, they also have Bird Ring. They have they have
Bird Ring and Kevster. Like,
yep. And Kevster is a sick fucking player.
That's like, yeah,
But Seoul has Profit and Thingy, who are like considered
then,
probably the
dude,
best duo like line in the fucking league, possibly.
Moth and Shoe, like Moth and Shoe, dude.
Yeah. Okay, well they have yeah, right, lady, all right, yeah.
Like that may be the best support line in the league.
Pretty damn good, like yeah. Okay, all right. Gladiators is definitely above Seoul.
Yeah, I'm happy enough with the way Dallas and NYXL are. I think Dallas will do better than New York.
The thing about that is though, Dallas are either going to be sitting at this position, could be even pushing to top 4,
yeah, or they're going to be like here.
It's not going to be an in between. It's like a curse. It's like the Dallas effect, where like it's
like the Philly curse where they can't win a title.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as the London curse where we can't win on Oasis.
Yeah,
like so it's just All right, well, who do you actually think is like 4th in the entirety of the regions?
Philly.
But in my opinion, I don't know. I feel like Philly could very easily beat Justice.
I don't know, bro.
Justice are very.
Don't know.
Justice are very fucking good.
Bro,
Philly. Look at Philly's last season. No,
I know, but that was NA. That was NA. As soon as they came into APAC, they were kicked out straight away. They lost both games.
That is true. Their entire season, they are pretty much cursed to either.
And the thing is, yes, Washington lost to Philly to get into that like grand finals situation, but it's like they didn't have the tank line that they had. Like they had Magnar, and Mag is fucking sick. And then like they had Arc last season, but this season of Closer, I think Closer's better than Arc.
I guess. I don't know. Is he better than Arc?
I don't think that Arc was that great.
I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't say not great.
Good.
He was kind of like average, you know, but not like overly like wow, this guy's blowing my mind.
I
know Closer's not like crazy.
I know there was a lot of rumors that a lot of teams were actually considering wanting to pick up Closer before they got them to.
Exactly.
So. All right. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
So but it's like, this is the thing, right? Like these are, I could see any one of these teams winning grand finals.
Yeah, fair enough. Any one of those.
Any one of them, but it's who finishes highest at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And personally, I feel like it's going to be the same people that done it last year. I feel like Shanghai.
I feel like Philly's going to do the exact same shit they did last year, where they have an outstanding season, probably the best season of every single team in this league, and they will lose.
But Shanghai was top of the season last year whenever it came to games 1, and I feel like Shanghai's going to do it again.
They didn't even put finals.
But with having Philly in here this time, it's like Philly are obviously going to adapt more to the way the APAC region plays. So it's like, are Shanghai going to lose a bit more now that Philly is in that region? So is it Shock that's going to end up coming out on top at the end?
Maybe.
But then Shock now have the challenge of the Justice, like the new Justice team, who they almost lost to the like old Justice team last season. Like they were almost dropped.
We're saying all this. Meanwhile, Charge fucking took titles off. Which
I know.
Like, it's just
but I think it was like what 2 to 3 games they lost overall in the season. Like it wasn't much. It was stupid.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think honestly, yeah, I think we know the top 4. Like the way top 4 is basically. I would just put them all in. We'll just sort of or debate it for a second. But like, I think we're both going to probably agree on what these 4 are going to be. Like, exactly how it's going to go. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think we need to change much there, really. Like Shock are just. I don't know. I feel like because they've had these changes and they're gonna have because they've lost especially.
Yeah, right. They got rid of Hans and then they picked up Glister. Glister is one of the best counter snipers in the league.
He is, but
regardless of how bad London done last year, like he still
The problem with the London team last year was team performance outshined individual talent.
Yes, 100%.
So
It was they couldn't play as a team properly, pretty much.
yeah, like our problem.
I feel like they
coaching
might not have had like a definitive shot caller.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like that
our
might be the
coaching
problem.
and our main tank was bad. And that's just
Mhm.
basically how it was. But like the like I don't know, like because I feel like he's not a sniper like Ans is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think Glister. I think he played Tracer. He played Genji. He's more like a prophet to me than he is like
Yeah.
an Ans kind
That's
of
fair.
character.
Yeah.
So I don't know
understand
how it's gonna be weird. Like you don't have this like reliable like Ash Widow player like in your map
Tayo. I think Tayo plays a bit of Ash.
Yes, but like is he Ans? It's not Ans.
Well, no one's Ans. Like nobody is. Nobody's that good. Like no one's that good.
There's never been anybody.
That
like
guy
him,
is fucking like on another level. There's nothing else to say. That guy is on his like.
There might not ever be another fucking hitscan like him. He's that
no,
good.
like
But
he's just wow.
You can't expect Closer. You can't expect fucking Glister to just step in the Ans shoes. And
No,
just hit dude.
no, you can't.
It's gonna be
like, and the person that people will compare him to most is probably Carpe, but I still think Carpe doesn't even come close.
See, they have all these changes, right? Like
they got rid of Rascal and brought in Nero.
Yeah, that is a downgrade and a half. No offense. Like Nero's a good player, but he is not Rascal.
He's not Rascal. Yes. They lost Moth, but they picked up FD God, which I'm like that's use downgrade a bit, but you literally downgrade like one podium position.
Yeah,
it's like you lost the best. You lost the best Lucio and got the second best Lucio. Oh no.
Yeah, pretty much. That just doesn't matter. It's not that much of a competition. It's just kind
It's not like they got rid of Moth and fucking picked me up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They fucking, you know what I mean? Like they didn't really lose much doing that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I think, because they have all these changes and it's going to be a bit iffy, and because they were probably very used to Anne shutting down fights before they even started.
That's very true.
So often that like I could honestly see.
But they've still got Striker.
But yeah, then you look at like Dragons, and like Dragons they've just improved. They haven't. Like, what if they haven't dropped anything?
Well, what's your opinion on the Fearless loss?
Okay, well, Fate is a better.
Wait. Boston got Fearless, didn't they?
No, Dallas got Fearless.
Was it Dallas?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Was it?
Yes, they have Fearless and thingy.
Oh, Hambin. Yeah.
Yeah,
they do.
have,
my bad. I'm getting mixed up.
But like, I feel like they've just got better, but not by a lot, and I don't think it's because of Fate. Like, I think the rest of their pickups have been pretty solid. Hambin and stuff, fantastic, but like you pick up Fate instead of Fearless, to me that's a downgrade.
Yeah. Like Fearless is easy top 3, if not the best.
Yeah, if not the best. Yeah.
Fearless is in the league.
He's fucking disgusting. He's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But you have Fate now, and Fate. The only thing I see Fate even being slightly better at than Fearless is maybe like his Ryan play.
Yeah. Did you watch the tourney that Shanghai done?
I did not know. Actually,
it's actually a pretty sick ball.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He's actually a solid ball player.
Okay.
I will give him that. I don't think I've ever seen Fearless on the ball. I feel like Fearless goes more to the monkey than ball.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, Fate was sick on ball.
I mean, he's a good player.
It's like, do we push? Because at the end of the season, I think it's gonna be between. It's gonna be between San Francisco and Shanghai.
Shock are gonna be weird, because Shock. I feel like Shock. They've just won it twice and blah blah, and that is why they brought in like new players. They needed new blood, like
people motivated to get it. Yeah,
motivated to win, but like. Shock is either going to go to the grand finals, or Shock is going to end in the top 4.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah,
like
I agree with that.
Need to be there.
Like Shock aren't falling out of S tier anytime soon.
No.
Not with their their tank line.
To be honest, I don't think we could really even move this around. It's kind of just too rude to even put Chuck there. Like, I don't even think you could put. I don't even think you could put Justice above Shanghai because they haven't absolutely. It's not like they've.
No, I wouldn't put Justice above Shanghai yet because it's not like we haven't actually seen them play enough yet.
It's not like we know. Yeah. Philly should be just running it back. Philly should just go, yeah, let's fucking tank all season. Let's just absolutely destroy everyone all season.
But it just depends how Philly does this season in APAC.
Yeah, let's just do that all season. But let's not lose at the last.
Yeah.
I like the fucking semis again. That would be great, guys. But that's like their curse, though. They always get like about to win and they lose.
Yeah, well, I'm happy enough with this. So,
yeah,
is there anything else you want to change about? Anything that you're kind of like, nah, I don't feel like they should be
I feel bad. I feel bad for putting fucking like Houston, Charge, and like Spark where they are, but like,
yeah,
I don't see them being. Houston just have never got it together.
Yeah, I feel like that too. They struggled, and they struggled so bad last year, especially with like having to put hydration on main tank.
Yeah, like I do not understand. Like I can't like comprehend putting them above like Spark, Charge, Uprising, or us. I just couldn't.
No, it's fair.
There's no way. There's no way. Especially like if you put any single one of them teams there in that tier up against Gladiators, do any of them even take them at 5?
Well, Boston didn't.
No, Boston got 3-1. And we're saying Boston is better than Charge and Spark. But the only other team that I think there that could even do that is Spark.
So do we want to change Spark then?
But yeah, but Charge of Chrome and everything. It's hard.
This is tough.
Yeah, because you do because you have like what?
I mean, Guangzhou won a stage and all last year, which is mad. Like they beat Shanghai last season.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, yeah, Spark didn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you kind of still want to leave them above Spark, even though Spark's team has so much potential. Well, I think we should just leave it at this.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, who do you? Okay, well, should we do like what team is most likely to just drop?
So what team's gonna shit the bag, and then what team's gonna like blow like everybody's mind, and they're just gonna be like, well, we weren't expecting that. Yeah, I'm happy enough to do that. So what do we start with? The one that's just gonna boom, or the one that's gonna surprise everyone?
Okay, I have 2 teams that are gonna just drop the fuck.
Okay.
Like really drop, and that's probably Seoul or fucking Dallas.
Okay, and where are we saying? Like, are you saying they drop like B tier, or are you saying C, B?
I'm saying they drop the like low B.
Okay. So you're saying probably in here somewhere.
I could easily see Atlanta, Florida, or Chengdu beating them.
Yeah, fair.
The New York team, I think is slightly unknown because they are kind of a new team.
Yeah,
to be fair,
that's fair.
Mostly new, but so I am not going to sit here and say that they would lose to New York because I have absolutely no idea. But you seem to think so possibly.
What? Who would lose to New York?
That Seoul or Dallas could lose.
I could see them lose to New York. I could. I'm gonna agree with the Dallas one. The Dallas one, I'm kind of like.
Very hit or miss. We don't know.
Yeah, I think with them it needs to be like a.
All fantastic players, but no tracer specialist, and the coaching for Dallas has always been very iffy.
Yeah, and I feel like it needs to be like a set meta for them. Like if it goes into a Genji meta, like I'm gonna stick them in S tier if it goes Genji meta.
Yeah.
But if it's tracer, meta, I can see them dropping B.
They have to like they're going to struggle to play very fast.
Another one,
I feel like that's.
I have hyped this team up so much because I think they're going to do great things, but I could see Washington maybe dropping. I could see and we've got them in third, but I don't mean like a complete boom. It's going to be a boom a bit, but I feel like they might end up only finishing like 8th, so they're top 8.
They could.
Compared to like what we think is they're going to be like title contenders here.
They could.
there's a chance that they could drop to like top 8 just. But that's still not bad for a team that's trying to still like figure things out. Like they then like after this year, if they don't like get top 4, they go right. What do we need to change, and then they can change it. And then that's when I think Washington will be like, right, we're coming for that crown.
Well, not even like 'cause they could easily take the crown.
But yeah, they could get it this year. It just depends how it works out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Washington.
Teams most likely to shit the bed. Like realistically, the teams in the league most likely to shit the bed is fucking Seoul, Dallas, Atlanta.
Atlanta. We've got them rated like mid. They're like 10th.
They're mid, but they could easily be like fucking D tier, so they could.
You think really?
Yeah, because they just again another team like Houston that's just never had it together.
But they've never finished that low. I don't think. I think they normally finish like top 10.
Yeah, they finished like very top 10. I don't think they even finished top 10 last year. I think they finished 11th.
Are you sure?
Or they finished 10th. Yeah, it was like a 10th or 11th. They finished last year.
Alright, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Check that. Fact check this. I want to see the fact check.
Fact check that. I'm not doing it, but.
He's scared to fact check.
Check.
He's checked.
Let me see. What I look up Overwatch League?
It's Wikipedia.
What would I look up here? Overwatch League, end of season.
I'll look it up here. I'll just pull this off screen.
I think I got it though. Wait. Overwatch League standings.
Atlanta
Okay.
Rain. Right. Okay.
They finished 12th.
Did they?
They finished 12th. Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah. 12.
Oh, they did too. Oh, they finished 5th, 6th in playoffs.
Sorry, I put too much faith in Atlanta.
That was in the regular season, but in the playoffs they finished 5th, 6th, like that kind of area. So that's not too bad. But yeah, overall, okay. So yeah, we've kind of got them in the right area.
Pretty much.
Right. So team that you expect is going to do better than everybody thinks. Like what team? What's your dark horse? Houston.
My dark horse is. Well, actually, we have 1, 2.
All the bottom teams.
Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, 3. I guess I have 3. I have 3 teams that could absolutely destroy and go up. I think, and that's Houston, Spark, and us. That's it.
Okay, so Houston, Spark, and Spitfire. You have?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Spitfire are very unknown because I mean they've never played league level. Let's be serious.
Yeah. Well, they have a few players that have played league level. Blase.
I mean, realistically, yeah. Realistically, when you're playing at like fucking contenders and you're on like a 39-0 streak, you're kind of like, this is a bit easy, guys. And they're just kind of like they didn't even have. It felt like there was no team out there that was really, really like even the team that beat them. It was like, oh, you finally beat them. Good idea.
That's true.
Even though they played you like 5 times, 6 times.
But it's like, is it because that they were already at league caliber at that stage and nobody could beat them because of that reason?
Or there was just no team that was good enough to beat them. That's
yeah, but it might have been that they're already that good that they should have been in the league. And nobody could beat them for that reason.
I feel like Spitfire. I don't know. I think we just need to see if they play. What?
Yeah, well, I think a lot of it comes down to the coaching and all this season, and obviously they got new coaching and stuff.
It's an entirely new team. So we just need to see how they play.
But I feel like if they're going up, they're probably only moving up 1 tier here. They're probably only going up to B.
Yeah, I
feel like there's possibility is finished 10th at best.
Yeah, they absolutely have to be dominating to even hit even like top 6. Like they have to be beating everybody every game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is unlikely.
Pretty much.
Because there's a chance I mean, like realistically, I think. Like I can see us beating Toronto. I think Chengdu is too unpredictable with what they play. Like they play weird stuff.
Well, they won't even play Chengdu unless they're in like a stage.
if they did play Chengdu, I feel like they wouldn't be able to keep. Well, so that's the thing. If you separate it, like APAC to thingy, like we'll probably be doing better than Chengdu because Chengdu, it's APAC's a smaller amount of teams.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah, it's 12-8, I think. So 8 and APAC.
Yeah,
12
so
and
they have to play. I mean, it just means they have to play They just have to play Shanghai and Philly more often.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I see us beating Florida and Rin. I see us getting pretty close.
Yeah, I could see them definitely challenging them after, especially after that like Gladiators exhibition thing, you know.
Yeah.
If we caught 3-2 against Glads.
If we actually ended up playing, I mean, like obviously we can't, but if we ended up playing Seoul at any point and we caught Seoul on a bad day, I think anybody catches Seoul on a bad day, they'll win. But you know,
apart from Valiant.
Apart from Valiant, yeah. If Seoul lost to Valiant, I'd probably just start watching Overwatch.
Well, Seoul, if Seoul is the Valiant, they just can I create a new tier?
Another own tier, yeah.
We're just gonna call it random things that Seoul do throughout the season.
Yeah, because it's like they sandbag all season or some shit.
Yeah,
it's really weird.
And then they're like, "Here, boys, we're gonna win the league now."
Yeah, I hate looking at this fucking.
Yeah, so my dark horse, I'm gonna agree with you on Spark. Spark.
Oh, Spark.
I think it's gonna be my dark horse.
Spark, yeah.
Spark has so much potential. I think if Spark figure it out, Spark could probably high B. You know, above.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely put them above Florida.
Spark figure it out. They on a good day take probably Philly to a map 5. Beat Philly, probably not.
Yeah. Definitely.
Philly is that one team in the entirety of the league that is the most consistent team.
That's true. It's true.
There's no team even anywhere near even close to even as consistent as Philly ever. And like they literally are so consistent they were the best performing team last year. Even though they lost, they were still the best performing team.
That is very true. So yeah, I'm happy enough with this tier list. Save it then.
Pretty much. Yeah, go for it.
Save it and fire it up on the socials. See what people think.
I feel like that's fair enough, and then we'll watch the first week of Overwatch League and this tier list.
And this is gonna be like
everything's over. Tier list shock is gonna be fucking D tier. Well, watch it.
All right, this is how the tier list is gonna go.
Yeah, the tier list. Yeah, dude. Yeah, fucking Valiant S tier because Valiant's gonna come out and roll everybody.
I'd say Valiant just win it all.
You can imagine. The thing is, no one has any expectations for them.
That's true. And if no one has expectations, then you don't need to worry about how. Is it going to be another? But is it going to be a Shanghai 40-0?
Who was it? I was hearing like, fuck, was it Titans? I think it was Titans. I was hearing that Titans were fucking beating everyone in like fucking scrims.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was Titans.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it was Titans. Was it not? There was rumors that Titans were fucking.
I know that Houston's been doing well in scrims.
Yeah, Houston.
I haven't heard that about Titans.
But there was like fucking rumors. I'm pretty sure it was Titans that they were doing really well in scrims, and I was like,
fair enough.
What? If they are, that's actually kind of
go on, boys.